Just be honest with me for a second. It's just me and you. You're clueless on offense right now in college football 26. But don't worry, after you watch this video, you're gonna have 5 money plays that are gonna help you dominate your next game on offense in college football 26. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so the first money play is going to be found only in the UCLA playbook, and it's this play, Clearout SE Out. And actually, this is in my game plan over at Victory Formation GG offensive ebook. You can use code BLT for 20% off. But you want to make sure your receivers are on the wide side of the field, just like this. And all you're going to do, put X on a corner route, custom stem him all the way down to the max, just like this. Put RB on a shriek and B on a drag. Now, this setup is actually in the offensive ebook, so you guys are getting it here for free, but make sure you go check out the rest of it. But here we go, we're gonna take the snap and boom, you see he's just able to get to a fantastic spot in the defense. It's almost like a glitch, bro. The way he runs that route so fast, and it's not as good as the speed burst glitch was last year, but bro, this is just amazing because you're able to see that if this defender's already drifting to the left, so like if I called a regular corner out, it would be broken up. But since we custom stem down, it's going to be wide open now. Another option with this is going to be same route combination, same coverage for them, but this time we're gonna step up in the pocket and we're gonna have our tight end post in the middle. If he doesn't have freaking butterfingers, it's going to be wide open for you. These underneath defenders are dropping pretty far back right here, but you're just able to see he gets to a great spot in the middle of this defense. We don't even really need a runoff to deal with this guy, which is why I say, you know, just put your backside receiver on a drag. They're playing a lot of coverage right here, but boom, just hit this guy in the middle of the field if they take away your corner out. But I always say the first read should be the corner out on this play because it does a great job of just getting to a little spot in the zone that's so tough to defend. Alright, so this next money play is probably one that you play against all the time. It's in a lot of different playbooks, which they will be on the screen, but we're going to be in the gun wild trips calling halfback direct snap. This was a power play last year, and it's really good again. The key with this is to make sure that you have a running back that is really good. He's really elusive and he's really fast. I have this guy, Javon Jackson here. You would want to have someone who has, like, if you're playing regs, platinum, shifty, 360, whatever it is, but this guy should get the job done. All you want to do, follow your blocks, have good run sticks, something I didn't do right there. But this is just, look at, like, the ball is in his hands so fast. Like, it's so much better than any other run, in my opinion, or there's some other good runs, but it's just so good, right? You're able to make guys miss, spin move, juke move, truck. If you want to, you can motion this guy away from the play if they're in man. If they're in zone and the guy's not going to follow, you probably wouldn't want to do that. But here we go. Continue to follow the blocks. Maybe get a cutback lane. Just run this down in the red zone. 2-point conversion. You can see there we have a little cutback lane. We take it. Again, make sure you have a guy that's a little bit better than my guy Jackson right here. There we go. Spin move. Okay, not bad there. But this is really good. Easy way to pick up 2 yards. Easy way to just pick up, just get downhill. Here we go. Finally, we follow our blocks and we get to the edge. So really you can start to see how where you just call a regular run, you call inside zone, handoff slow, try to bounce it outside, get tackled in the backfield. So it's easier when you just have your running back with the ball as soon as the ball is snapped. Follow your blocks, try to get to the edge. You need guys to hold their blocks. But it's a really good play. It's really easy and one that you should implement into your offense if you're maybe struggling to pass the ball a little bit. Alright, so this next money play is going to be another powerful one from the gun Y off trio close. I'll have the playbooks on the screen if this is found in any other ones besides. I believe it is found in 3, including the Oregon State offense. This is the one that I'd probably run most popular. This offense is really good. I might even switch to it later on in the year. I don't know. It just has amazing auto motion plays, good setups from a lot of different route combinations. But here we go, Y off trio close. The play is called motion mesh rail. And we're gonna go ahead and put them in a cover 3 and press the defense because this is really what you're looking for. All you gotta do, put B on a shriek. And then the rest of the route combination is really up to you. Maybe put RB on a corner route. Maybe have something like this. I don't know. You would have to freestyle with it a little bit here, but boom. We're going to take this snap and look at that. Oh my gosh, that is so overpowered. and it's just amazing. Like, it's just, I don't even really have words for it. That's just a wheel route, and the reason why that's gonna work is because of the alignment of our X receiver right here, number 7. He's gonna run a shriek to occupy and hold the inside third and hold the outside third inside, and boom, we just have a cheat wheel on the outside. Throw it. Pursuit angle is not very good in this game once again, and so he just runs by us and we're able to score a very easy touchdown. Again, the key with this play is to wait for him to run over the top of this underneath defender, underneath of this deep defender. It's all about timing. I broke down pocket presence and freeform passing in my last video, so you need to check that out because that's very important. She is stepping up in the pocket and throwing the ball on time. But I mean, dude, that's a crazy little setup. And obviously, you know, if you're playing against a cover 2 defense, I would say this is still going to be pretty good. You might just have to kind of improvise a little bit here. No, boom, it's wide open again on the sideline. That's a wide open throw. This play is actually crazy. It makes defense so challenging because it's like once this guy comes in motion, you almost have to man this guy up. I mean, you just wait for him to run over the top of that guy and it's wide open versus literally like every single coverage. And so again, that's going to be a huge problem for the defense. This might be the #1 money play here in this game, but if they're going to... All right, so the 4th money play that we're going to break down here is going to be from the gun bunch tight end formation. This play I know is only found in the 2-lane offensive playbook. And so again, like I said, we're going to be in bunch tight end. It's going to be motion tight end, hitch, halfback seam. A long one there for you, but make sure you let's go ahead and respot the ball because you want your bunch to be on the wide side with this play, because like, you know, we did on the last play, it's kind of a similar concept actually. What defense? They're going to be in a cover 3 right here, and so all we're going to do, put our tight end on a shriek and leave our running back on his little seam throw. Auto motion, and look at that. Oh my goodness, you can't convince me that these auto motion plays aren't going to be the end of zone coverage in college football 26. Like, it's so bad. They play, but I mean, I guess it's good for the game, bro. This is really good. Boom, take it. He's looking the other way, and you just get an amazing pass lead fade to the sideline. Like, there's not really much that the defense is going to be able to do with this. I mean, I call this play, the zone's going to behave the same way every single time to stop this, in which he's never going to be able to stop it. You throw it on time, you get a good... I'm not even free-forming right now. But you have good free form, you probably can catch this ball in stride and score easy touchdown. I mean, we continue to go through it. Boom, we see right here they play a better job, so we just throw our running back seam. It's so easy that it's like you don't even really need to set up a route combo. Just walk to the line, put A on the street, and snap the ball. I mean, boom, you see it again right here, and you're also just looking right up the seam, bro. It's so easy. This play's so good, but we go to put them in a cover 2, and so now they're gonna be in a cover 2 defense, and it's probably gonna be a touchdown now. Boom, throw that sideline, quarterback kind of overthrows it. I told y'all in an earlier video that deep halves play a lot better in this game, so if we look at the instant replay, you can just see how a deep half is gonna, which is surprising because he didn't do it on the last money play, but just look at your tight end right up the seam. I mean, boom, we're gonna put him in another cover 2. Call the same auto motion play, and there we go. Tight end, wide open, up the seam, rat catch, aggressive catch. It doesn't really matter. Like, it's gonna be tough for them to defend this play regardless of what zones they have on the field. You can see that this deep half is trying to cheat over once again, but that's going to be our 4th money play right here, is going to be the motion tight end hitch halfback seam from the 2-lane playbook. All right, so the 5th and final money play to end this video that you need to be calling in college football 26 is going to be from the Singleback Bunch tight end. This play, even though it says on the database that it's in the UCF playbook, it's not. So you only can run it in the Ohio State playbook. Again, stretch alert bubble. I can do a mini scheme on this offense if you guys want to see this, but this play, this RPO, it's really good because boom, you see they're looking into the backfield quite often, and you can just throw that. The alignment of this formation too makes it pretty hard for them to actually like play good RPO defense. And that's the beautiful thing about this play is you have a halfback stretch. So even if like right here, boom, we set it up again, they play good RPO defense. Well, okay, boom, we see that they're playing good RPO defense. And it's always a specific set of adjustments that have to be made to stop RPOs. So part of that is going to be pass committing. So when they pass commit you, boom, just hand it off. And honestly, they're lucky that that wasn't a crib shot. Because when you pass commit on defense and they call RPO, it's like almost like a walk-in. You can see right here we get great blocking and we're able to bounce it out to the edge. I would say that just get in, practice mode, practice with this, and you just want to play around. Boom, you can see they're dropping really far back, making a read, CPU. Yeah, that's insane that you can just maneuver a CPU. I didn't even use a skill move right there, but anyway, I mean, just RPOs are so good. They're so challenging. I've played against this scheme so many times, bro. It's like if they come out in this formation, it's really the whole formation that makes it great, but this play kind of brings everything together. Whenever you need a big play, whenever you want to make the game easy for yourself, as long as you have better run stick than I have, this is easy. Like, this is so easy. They're gonna pass commit you very often in the game to slow down the RPOs, and so you're just gonna be able to hand the ball off, stiff arm people, to win tackle battles, whatever it really takes on offense. Boom, you can see you can throw the RPO right here, walk up to this guy, stiff arm him. I mean, it's so easy. So this is another really good money play that you need to be calling in college football 26 because it helps you stay ahead of the chains, and it's also found in a very user-friendly offense and a very user-friendly formation. Alright, and that's going to do it for this video breaking down the top 5 money plays in college football 26. I'd recommend you check out victoryformation.gg for a full breakdown of all of these entire schemes. And we do weekly lab updates to keep you guys on top of the meta. You can use code VIDEOT for 20% off, but don't forget to go down below, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check out this video right here if you want to check out the best blitz in college football 26 and how you can start to use it to get more stops on defense. But I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.